Hey there, Skullheads. I'm Snags.
And I'm old Silky.
And I'm Alan.
And we got Beatle Bailey in the house. A while back, he suggested we do a Mel Brooks episode, and we coincidentally somehow scheduled it right after Mel Brooks' 100th birthday.
Yeah.
100 years.
Yeah.
And we knew, like, we scheduled it because of his birthday. So
I
we're
Yeah.
Yeah, we're saying that, but we actually were
Yeah.
just
we're
lucky
on
idiot.
top of shit.
We're
Right.
idiots. We schedule these episodes and someone either dies or they have something significant happen right
Yeah.
Well,
around when we're supposed to
but
do
this
it.
is
It's
the
weird.
opposite, though. This is serendipitous. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
big
And
word. I
and
like that.
and at
Serendipitous.
100, he is now he's only 150 years younger than the country.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
Happy.
Take a second.
Yeah.
speaking of the country, how about that US national team kicking some
Woo!
Bosnia
Yeah.
ass?
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
USA. Bosnia can just take a quiet bus ride
Hmm.
back home.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
That's right.
I hope to have a bumpy air ride back and
Yeah.
back to their mules and their castles and their baklava.
And they're
Mhm.
baklava.
Or whatever.
I love baklava. I've got Greek in my family, so yeah, baklava is
Mm.
Well, they
wonderful.
say the Greeks never leave their friends behind.
We never do.
Well,
No.
there you go. Who's got Greek in his family, and I'm sure there's some kind of way to twist that around and make it into a joke, but I'm too lazy. Oh, and so we got the fucking waffle eating, terrible beer making, crappy chocolate making Belgians on Monday. We're gonna kick their ass too, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They can take their waffles with them.
Yeah, goddamn waffle eating
Um,
yeah.
motherfuckers. I would call them cobbling shoemakers,
yeah.
but I think that's the Dutch. So
So this is our
hundred,
nod to Mel Brooks, but
yeah.
this is our uh, try. What do you call the 250? The
Oh Jesus, yeah.
This is
Something centennial. I don't know.
This is
Yeah.
our 147th episode. And
Yeah.
before we talk about Mel Brooks, Silky wants to talk about the new Stones songs they're dropping.
So the jealous lover and in the stars. These are just like really above and beyond good songs from a band who just refuses to uh to slow down, if you will. um the jealous lover sounds like something off of Tattoo You.
Yeah, I was
uh
thinking some girls, or
yeah,
yeah.
it's just that quality, and I'm like, good God. Hackney Diamonds had um a few good songs, and I remember reviewing that on the show.
That's a
But
good solid album. Yeah.
yeah, but it was similar to Black Sabbath's 13, where you could go song by song and compare it to something else.
Except Black
Whereas
Sabbath didn't let Lady Gaga sing on their album.
there is that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
um, with this new stuff, these are like just that much further to quality.
Well, they're from the same sessions. I mean, these are basically
Oh, it
like
is.
Ta yeah, I don't know if you knew,
I
but
knew
like
that.
Tattoo
Yeah.
You was outtakes from the Some Girls sessions. Basically, it was like they recorded a shitload of songs, and a lot of the
Yeah.
songs off Tattoo You were just recorded at the same time as Some Girls, or was it Emotional Rescue, whatever was
No,
after.
well, Tattoo You had some
Yeah.
songs all the way back to like
Yeah,
71. And
yeah. There's some old
Right.
song. Yeah, there's a lot of old shit. Well,
yeah,
this new Stones album, literally, it's from those same sessions as
that
Hackney
era.
Diamonds. Yeah,
Oh
Cool.
wow.
yeah.
Then I'll
Um,
love. Those are my. I'll tell you, those could be my three. I love those three albums.
oh,
Emotion. Some
yeah.
Girls, Emotional Rescue, and Tattoo You. I just
Fucking solid.
love
And again,
And that
it's
was such a great late 70s, early 80s. There was just so much going on. It
yeah.
burns in your brain.
now on Spotify, and I've I've pimped this lately on our X account, Snags and Old Silk at Snags and Old Silky. You guys got to be following it. Hey, by the way, we're on X, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and go to
And
snagsandsilky.com and you can get the links to all those.
and
Find us.
sometimes we're on your mom's face.
Yes, we're up in your mom's ass. So but seriously though, I've been pimping this on the X account lately. The Stones have recently released three new albums from their classic era. A whole nother album's worth of shit from the Black and Blue. Go to that deluxe album and you get a
Whoa.
whole nother album's worth of shit
Again,
from those sessions. Some Girls, whole nother album's worth of shit. Those are all double albums now. And
I love it.
Exile has 10
Exile has a bunch of extra songs. But
tattoo.
Tattoo You, whole nother album worth of stuff. Those three have a whole nother album worth of stuff. They're all double albums now. You got to check it out. It's great, great shit.
There's some stuff on that Some Girls that I'm like, why was this not?
Oh yeah, that's
You
probably
know,
the best of the
There
hidden
you go.
albums. Some Girls vinyl.
Some Girls vinyl.
Yeah. So Beatle
And I got
Bailey,
Nice.
Tattoo You
Look
vinyl.
at you,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Beetle
love
Bailey is this bald cat dressed all in black, and he's sitting in front of this silver backdrop. He looks like fucking Doctor Evil.
I can come
Completely.
through here like Johnny Carson.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey,
Got his curtains and shit.
Nice. That was
Hey, folks, if Silky
Yeah.
wasn't so fucking ugly, this wouldn't be an audio only podcast. But we don't want to startle you
I think
with
we all
his-
have faces for radio.
with his elephant man looks.
you fucking Billy Goat motherfucker. Anyway,
Mel Brooks, take it away.
Mel Brooks,
Beatle Bailey.
Yeah, Mel Brooks is, for me, he's on the Mount Rushmore of movie directing. Along with I would say Robin Hitchcock, Alfred Hitchcock, Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, and for me, even Woody Allen. I put them all up there.
Well,
Those are my favorites.
Is there a directing style that you notice? For me, all of these movies, as we jump in, but there's an irreverent type of comedy, silly slapstick that I see run through everything. But is there a camera style? Because even if you watch the newest Cape Fear, you see Scorsese's style everywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was the one. I think Blazing Saddles is where he broke the fourth wall for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Where Harvey Korman is talking to himself, and he's asking questions. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Why am I asking you? As he's looking at the audience,
Yeah.
And that must have blown people away in the theater, right? So, I think Mel Brooks was a pioneer in comedy. He could be, because he ran the gamut. He could be the most base humor. Like, we just watched History of the World Part 1 a couple nights ago.
Great.
With my 17-year-old, and my kids are my litmus test. If I see them laughing, I know that the movie holds up.
It's funny, yeah.
And he loved it. He was laughing through the whole thing.
That's great.
My point is, the first 15 minutes of the movie, I think it's about the dawn of man. It's a takeoff of 2001.
Yes.
And how and then it opens up with the ape men, turning into humans, and then they're beating off. They're just whacking.
I saw that one in the theater.
That's how the movie opens, with ape men beating off.
Yeah.
Was that scene in ancient Rome where there's people walking around and suddenly this dude walks with a beatbox and it's funky town.
Yeah. And the giant marijuana.
So he brings in a lot of, there's probably a term for it, but bringing modern, technology or modern things into a past
Historical setting. Yeah, it's just
historical
for
context.
the humor factor. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then my point is he could do that base humor, but he also does this lavish Broadway musical number for the Spanish Inquisition.
No.
That
And I feel like that's New York. Like he injects
Yeah.
New York into his movies.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. In their own different ways.
Right.
So, but so with that opening, I mean, I'd like to go back to the beginning where he was born 100 years ago. Unbelievable. June 29th, 1926 in Brooklyn, born as Melvin Kaminsky, and that comes in a few minutes again.
10 days after Juneteenth.
Oh, well, God bless him.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm bringing up this again is
Blazing Saddles is actually an allegory about Juneteenth. Little known fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how about?
Don't believe. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
He was born in 1926, as was Miles Davis, as was my father. So they should all be living in 100 years old right now, but only one made it out of the three.
1926. I just 1926. Oh,
he was born when Chaplin was like top in the box office.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, Chaplin started around 1914 with National.
Let's not do the whole Chaplin thing.
No, but just by 26,
our autistic savant here is now going to recite all of Chaplin's.
He was the highest paid fucking guy in Hollywood by 26.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, growing up in a Jewish family in Brooklyn, he used humor early on to cope with being small and sickly compared to his peers. Now, during World War II, he served in the Army as a combat engineer, a role that included a high-stakes task of defusing landmines during the Battle of the Bulge.
Can you imagine Mel Brooks defusing landmines?
And it probably shaped some of his comedy.
Sure.
I think you don't come out of that the same person.
And I would say he has no fear having come from that. His comedy is just fearless,
Yeah.
And I feel like that certainly is a contributor.
Yeah. So, and I'm wondering, I couldn't find it in my research whether he was drafted or if he enlisted. Like, I'm guessing he was drafted, like my father and all of my father's brothers. They all got drafted.
Wow.
But my father never saw action. He was in the Navy. And fortunately, he got drafted near the end of like in 45.
Oh, okay.
So it was just ending, when he got in.
Quick diversion story. I knew somebody who had a father your age who was all set for the land invasion of Japan. They were going to be scaling right up a cliff. It was a suicide mission. And if they had not dropped the atomic bomb on Japan,
he would have gone.
This friend of mine would have never existed.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I love it. Don't you love? Hey, happy birthday, America.
Isn't that some weird shit?
Yeah. And I turn
55 tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Silky's birthday
Saturday.
Silky is a July 4th baby. Happy birthday to Silky.
Thank you, sir. They made a movie about my stint in Vietnam. The leg got better.
Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Born on the 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What good times.
Yeah. So Mel Brooks was in the Battle of the Bulge.
Battle of the Bulge. That was the one that turned everything around.
Yeah, that was crucial.
My father, one of my high school friends, his father was in that battle, actually in the battle.
Wow.
Yeah, just the stories he told were crazy.
Yeah, my grandfather was in the South Pacific, and they were on an LST ship that got torpedoed, and him and two other guys floated in the ocean for 2 days before they got picked up.
Can you
Damn.
imagine?
So I cannot
No,
fathom that.
no. God.
Just
We,
if he
we,
had,
we get stressed out when the internet goes down.
Right, right, exactly.
yeah,
Why is
Yeah,
this
it was
taking so?
my fucking internet. Why is this
yeah.
taking so long?
Yeah.
And when Hurricane Ian came through, or whatever, about 5 years ago, every house to my left flooded. The water just did not come in. We're just that further away. It didn't get
Oh,
us.
yeah.
We had no power for 2 weeks. My
Oh,
neighbor dragging furniture ruined out to the streets says, "How'd you do?" I just told him I don't even want to talk about it because all I was going to be able to tell him is we don't have any internet. My son has not been able to watch Netflix for 2 weeks. I just didn't think that would go over well. It's this
oh,
guy's
oh,
literally 4 feet of drywall all the way around his house pulled out. I mean, that's
oh,
a
God.
lot of damage.
Oh, man.
A
You should
lot
Yeah.
of
say you think that's something my fucking grandfather floated in the South Pacific.
yeah.
So
And I've got no
fuck your
Netflix,
drywall.
bro.
Yeah.
Fuck your house. I don't even have any internet right now.
I can't download
Right.
porn for the last
Yeah.
3 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Fucking brutal.
That's suffering now. So anyway, he comes home.
What
from
were
the
we
war.
talking about?
Yeah, Mel Brooks. After he comes back from the war, he found his footing as a comic and social director in the Catskills Borscht Belt resorts. Now,
Mm.
this is what I love. He shortened his name to Mel Brooks. Now, remember, he was born Mel Kaminsky.
Okay.
Shortened his name to Mel Brooks, adapting his mother's maiden name, Brookman, to avoid being confused with trumpet player Max Kaminsky.
Oh wow.
Whoever the
Now,
fuck that was.
now you got to hand it to
Yeah.
you would have never known.
So,
Well,
you're
that's why Carl Lee Roth changed his name to Karl Marx, because he didn't want to be confused with David Lee Roth.
yeah. No,
I
but
mean, Max Kaminsky, that's the first name that comes to mind when I talk about trumpet players.
as
Yeah.
you're discussing this, Billy Crystal did a movie about a guy who does stand up all through the Catskills.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the name of it, but
Is it Mr. Saturday Night?
possibly. I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
And that just kind of smacked of what you're describing. Maybe it's in honor.
Yeah, in my research, I thought that was hilarious to avoid being confused with
Somebody who's everybody has forgotten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he breaks into television in the 50s with your show of shows as a writer. And I don't know if you guys have seen your show of shows. It is hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen snippets, but never.
It's the first, kind of Saturday Night Live thing.
Yeah.
Because it was live.
Yeah.
And I think it was a radio show first, and then they adapted it for TV. And I remember, ages ago, HBO had like a special on it. They showed clips.
Yeah.
This is like in the 80s, but yeah, it was, yeah. It's in black and white, and it's, kind of dated, but it's Sid Caesar.
Yeah.
Is on it. He is, he's hilarious. He can, he's one of those guys make a face.
Yeah. Oh my God. But they would have the guy come out and juggle or whatever. It was just a variety. It was vaudeville for TV, right? Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but they actually had some very, like, they would, again, it was Mel Brooks. He's the spoof king.
Yeah.
He would do parodies of shows, like real shows like Queen for a Day.
Mm-hmm.
Or This is your life.
This is your life. Yeah.
And they would embarrass somebody up on what I remember, the funniest thing I remember, Sid Caesar is the contestant. It's This Is Your Life, whatever his name was. And they bring out, do you remember Gloria, somebody? She comes out, this hot chick. Right. They start making out.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, okay, why don't you tell us a little about Gloria? He's like, I have no idea who she is, but I love her. And he starts kissing her again.
That's fantastic.
So Mel Brooks, breaks in, and actually he was writing with Carl. Carl Reiner was an actor on that too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Um, and he was
And that's
writing with
and they
Neil.
call Reiner Mr. Television.
Did they call him that?
I believe
Carl
that's who that's
Carl Reiner?
yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Also, Neil Simon and Larry Gelbart were writers
All together.
all
Wow.
Neil
together on that
Simon
show.
was on that shit. Carl
Yeah,
Reiner, Neil Simon, and Mel Brooks. That's wild. That was a launching pad.
and Larry Gelbart, like MASH,
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow.
and so yeah, Larry Gelbart did a number of notable
Notable
things.
things. Okay.
Yeah. So then after that, he steers towards filmmaking with the producers as his first film, I believe, or is there? I don't know, 12 Chairs.
No, producers was
Yeah.
67,
Oh, I'm
12
sorry. Yeah, the
chairs.
producers was his first. Yeah,
Yeah. 12
and
chairs
that
was 70.
and that got him an Academy Award for a Best Original Screenplay. Um, you guys have seen the producers, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
years
hilarious.
years
Yeah,
ago. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
great.
the whole scenario is that the people funding it want it to lose money and it becomes a runaway hit, right?
Because
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
a Hitler musical.
Springtime for Hitler.
springtime for Hitler.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
And that starts him. I don't even know if you guys care. I don't really care about the thing itself, but he's one of those EGOT people. He's got the Emmy, he's got the Grammy, he's got the Oscar and a Tony.
yeah. Oh
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, yeah. It's a thing.
I wonder if Shelley Winters is another EGOT because she's got a
Could be.
million.
Could be. But the funny thing is that he won the Grammy for a spoken word um, skit kind of thing he did with Carl Reiner called "The 2,000-Year-Old Man."
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
classic. Yeah.
right.
yeah. I had that record from the library forever.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was
I
another
remember that.
classic. But
So you're saying you checked it out and never returned it?
No, I did return it, but I had it for a long ass time. So,
I think you didn't return it.
no, I did. I
Doubt it.
don't need the library police coming down. Just go back.
oh, the library cop from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just
exactly.
thinking of that episode. Yeah.
You and your good time buddies.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I think after that, the 12 Chairs. I saw this a few months ago. It's pretty good. It's not his best. It's set in 1920s Soviet Russia, and Dom DeLuise is in it, and Frank Langella,
Nice.
and
On to play Dracula.
yeah, and they're crossing the country to track down a hidden stash of jewels that have been sewn inside one of 12 dining chairs. The whole
wow.
dining set was, thrown away or put into storage somewhere. So they're trying to find it, and it's funny, but it's certainly not his best, I would say. And
Right.
a lot of people would say his next movie is his best, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, that's tremendous.
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
I mean, even if you go just a few months ago, maybe last year, I put that on. It was on HBO still. It's no longer, you have to rent it now, but it was on HBO, and I had it on. My son was out at grandma's house, so it's me and the wife in the house, and I have that on, and she's in the other room, and I'm like laughing. I'm a good hour into it. She finally comes in. What the hell are you watching? And I was laughing so hard. It's so irreverent. It's just a good kick in the ass to all the pretension. Um, not. I don't know. I can't
The
say
whole
enough
scene
about
where
that.
they're farting around the campfire.
Oh,
As
my
they're
That
eating
was
the
my
beans. Yeah.
That was my father's favorite scene.
Oh.
That's all he ever talked about was the fart scene.
Yeah.
In Blazing
That
Saddles.
that reminds. There's a movie. This was on some like talk show, but there was a can of all these dead bodies. It was like the Civil War, and it's just this field of people laying dead, and it's quiet, and they pan across, and it's like Burt Reynolds or somebody's telling this story, and they said that they're halfway through the pan, it's dead quiet, and somebody rips the loudest fart in this field, and then you just start seeing all these bodies shaking in the field,
Trying not to laugh.
trying not to
Oh,
laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
great
Nice.
fucking story. But anyway,
Yeah.
Funny.
go ahead.
I mean, I have a whole bunch. I have Blazing Saddles on DVD.
Yeah.
And then I rented, borrowed a whole collection from the library. It had almost all of his movies, like all of them except Spaceballs was on there.
Oh, nice.
So I ripped those down to my computer.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And
What's that
Blazing
collection
Saddles,
called?
oh, I think it's just called the Mel Brooks collection.
Okay.
It's really simple.
Yeah, I need to have that.
It's the picture on the front is him with the what do you call it, the mega horn, the old mega horn
yeah.
the director would have.
Yeah.
And I believe he's dressed up with the sailor's cap from Silent Movie.
Right.
If you remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Silent Movie, the movie where the only person who spoke was Marcel Marceau.
a mime, yeah. I know, and I saw that in the theater. Everybody loved that.
That's funny.
But back to Blazing Saddles, it just, and in our Richard Pryor episode, we mentioned that Pryor co-wrote the script, basically writing all the black parts, the black speaking.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he was supposed to star. He was supposed to be.
Oh,
yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been class. But I did like that actor that played
Cleavon Little.
Cleavon,
absolutely, he was perfect in it. He was great.
That's why Elton John wrote the song about him.
Yeah, Cleavon.
He shall be Cleavon. Hey, real quick, why didn't Richard Pryor star in Blazing Saddles? What happened there?
He had some other commitment, I believe.
God, that would have been fuck. I would love to.
Yeah, I know. I think it was just that he could. It wasn't that he didn't want.
That's like finding out that Jimi Hendrix was supposed to be on Bitch's Brew.
Yeah, exactly.
And I, if you think about as big as Pryor was, it was like Stir Crazy is, the movie that he finally did a high budget movie. I mean, he'd done some great movies in the 70s.
Yeah.
He was still bit parts, and that would have been a huge
sure.
For him.
Oh, that would have skyrocketed him right from that moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen more than one interview with bands where they ask, well, what do you guys do on the road? Oh, we got Blazing Saddles on DVD, and we, I think I've seen that mentioned at least. I've read so many band biographies and watched so many. I'm sure I've heard it mentioned at least twice by two different bands. Just fucking
Blazing Saddles or Spinal Tap. I mean, they all,
Yeah,
for sure.
It's probably the one film that I've seen the most of for Mel Brooks.
Young Frankenstein is fucking hilarious.
That's probably number 2. But one more thing about Blazing Saddles. Every time I watch it, I love the ending more and more when it cuts to them going through the Broadway thing that Dom DeLuise is directing. And he refers to all the men as something other than men.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
So
he goes up, and it's a song that Mel Brooks wrote, and it's called "The French Mistake." Stick out your hands, stick out your tush. Right, and they're all in canes, and tuxedos.
Yeah.
And one guy screws it up, and DeLuise walks up to the guy with the megaphone and goes, "Wrong!"
Yeah. Yeah. So good.
And then they go through the commissary, and it just totally breaks down, kind of like Monty Python at the end of the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
That's,
Right?
as we're discussing his work, I've been thinking about Monty Python because that's a kind of a parallel, uh slightly different kind of humor, but there are a lot of similarities. It was happening right at the same time
Yeah.
across the pond, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of that just outrageous nuttiness. What were you going to say, Silky?
It has to be organic. I can't see either side copying the other.
Oh no, I don't think they were influencing each other, but it's a similar, just wacky fucking humor that was happening right at the same time. And you talk about history of the world, and you talk about what's the Monty Python movie where the guy eats so much that he explodes?
Yeah, that's
Meaning of Life.
Meaning of Life. I just see a lot of parallels between these movies and the humor.
Yeah.
Mr.
Creosote.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes, Mr. Creosote. Just a wet for thin.
It's a wet hair thin. Oh my God! Fuck off!
I need a bucket, right? Give me a bucket.
Better get a bucket.
And just quick promotion: we have a Monty Python episode, so you can search that and listen to it.
So, how does he do this? The same year, Blazing Saddles comes out. Young Frankenstein comes out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Back to back.
What? Huh?
That's nuts. And Young Frankenstein, for all the different things, one of my absolute favorite moments in there is Gene Wilder screaming "sedative" at Marty Feldman. Like, really?
Well, just that whole scene where really he's going to do charades.
Yeah.
He's in peril.
Yeah. Sedative. And I'm in the fucking airport. I'm at the airport, where you go through that AIT machine and people have their hands up. This guy came through the checkpoint. He had a T-shirt that said "sedative."
That's hilarious.
Oh my God! I need to look for that shirt because that is just one of those moments in that movie. I can't breathe in that, or
it's just as good. It's so good.
Put the candle back.
It's so good. It's just as good as Blazing Saddles. I can't say one is better than the other.
We covered that one quite a bit in our Peter Boyle episode too.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he had the whole apparatus was from the original Frankenstein movie.
I think I think
it was
the set
with the crank thing that goes up to the ceiling.
Yeah,
that was all from the original.
Yeah, that's tremendous. That is so cool.
But yeah, I mean, what a funny movie. I think I saw that in the theater, not getting any of the adult, I was 8 years old.
Yeah, I was a little kid and the drive through and everything, and
it ends.
But them singing, putting on the Ritz, other cars, people were laughing so hard. People were honking their horns, so good.
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys this because during your Peter Boyle episode, you mentioned obviously the movie Young Frankenstein, and that he and Gene Hackman, right?
Yeah.
Gene Hackman got the Popeye Doyle role in French Connection.
Yeah.
And I think you mentioned that Peter Boyle was also up for that role.
If we say that then there's legit research that
Now the two, and I think French Connection came out before Young Frankenstein, if I'm not.
74.
So then the two of them are in one of the best scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
When Gene Hackman's the blind guy.
Yeah.
And invites him in and burns him, burns his
Yeah.
I just wondered, you know, what if there was any kind of interaction between the two of them, you know, with him getting that,
Oh, like
that
a
role.
animosity or
Yeah, well,
yeah.
you know, I don't know if you guys ever heard anything, you know.
I certainly
No
didn't.
idea.
If
Yeah.
you're in the business and
Yeah.
you're working and I didn't get, hey, you did a great job on that one. I mean, the flip side is Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones
Tom
and
Selleck. That was supposed to be
fucking
Tom Selleck.
Oh
yeah, and
wow.
you're like,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. You know?
Yeah.
With the mustache.
He couldn't
Yeah,
he couldn't get out of Magnum PI or whatever he
yeah,
was doing at the time.
yeah.
And he actually did an Indiana Jones ripoff movie. I forget what it was called, like a couple of years later.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the little blonde, short-haired blonde chick. Um, it's like Passage
Yeah,
to
it's a
Bangkok
ripoff,
or something.
man.
I don't know.
Some
Yeah,
fucking movie everybody forgot. But
yeah.
yeah, that
Nobody.
was
Yeah,
supposed to be Tom Selleck. Yep.
hmm
Wow.
yeah,
Thankfully not.
Yeah.
yeah. Burt Reynolds tried out for some. I think Burt Reynolds was offered Rocky or some bullshit.
No, Rocky was never going to happen.
Well, yeah,
Stallone would not sell them the script
right.
unless he
But
starred in it.
I know they wanted Burt to do it. Or there's some like
I don't think it was Rocky, but yeah, I'm sure there's a
yeah.
lot of stories like that where
Yeah, it was like, what the hell?
uh,
Yeah.
roles were written for, Lawrence Fishburne was supposed to have Sam Jackson's role in Pulp Fiction, but
Oh,
his agent talked him out of it because he said you should be the main star in any movie you do. You shouldn't be sharing top billing with
yeah,
John Travolta.
and let me just add, Lawrence Fishburne is one incredible actor.
Oh
He
yeah.
is, but he got bad career advice. Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
Lawrence Fishburne came through Tower back in the early '90s, and Othello was about to come out, and I was I'd been reading about. I had a subscription to Premiere Magazine, so
I
I was
remember
reading
that. Yeah.
all these the making of Othello, and that Lawrence Fishburne was going to play Othello, and so when I saw him, this young 19-year-old white kid, I had no problem going, "Oh my God, you're about to play the just this iconic role that was never offered to a black actor. This is incredible," you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, it's been a great you know a great filming and he's talking about that, and I'm like, can I get you to sign? Oh no, I don't sign autographs.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, what? Like it was just so bizarre. There's no one in the fucking store, and
Oh,
he's come through. I'm like, you won't sign an autograph? And then Mila, this she was the rat buyer at the time. She comes up. He won't even sign an autograph for her,
wow.
and I'm like, oh, so it's not a black or white thing. You're just too fucking cool to sign your fucking fuck you, you know?
You ain't that big yet.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit, the pretension. But I've been told that it's more, I don't hold myself up to be this amazing person. I'm
Wow.
not gonna, hey, fuck you, dude.
What's the Die Hard movie? Was it Die Harder with Sam Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Lawrence Fishburne, after he turns down Pulp Fiction, he's negotiating for that movie because they really wanted him, and he was asking just astronomical money.
Uh,
While they're negotiating, Pulp Fiction comes out, Sam Jackson blows up, and
oh
they
yeah.
say, "Ah, fuck you, we're going with Sam Jackson."
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
role
we're
he
gonna go with
turned
the guy
down
that wants to work.
because of the role you turned down. Now
Yeah.
he's getting another role that you're not going to have.
You
Yeah,
gotta
so
strike.
so let's stop for a second. Hey, what's a Lawrence Fishburne movie? Apocalypse
Apocalypse
Now?
Now.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I
No.
remember when he was Larry
Yeah.
Fishburne.
I mean, The
Anyway,
Matrix, but who gives a fuck the Matrix. I said it.
For me,
Yeah,
Morpheus.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
in the Matrix. But
Yeah.
Now,
anyways, were we talking about
Mel Brooks.
somebody else? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
Mel
we
Brooks.
were.
Yeah.
Yes, we were on Young Frankenstein. It ends with a dick joke. You can't beat that,
Yeah,
right?
Hey man, that's a way to
I
end a
mean,
movie.
he
that's
he
true.
ends, he ends Young Frankenstein on a dick joke, and he begins History of the World with a dick joke.
Yeah. And
So
I mean, history or Young Frankenstein, just so many gags throughout that thing. Put the candle back. Uh,
every time you
obviously,
say that, geez.
sedative is just that slays me. But
Yeah.
Bluka, I wanted to
Oh,
just. I probably told this story during the Peter Boyle, but there was a rock band that was in the studio, and they uh, they broke that evening and went to see Young Frankenstein, and they
yeah.
laughed so fucking hard through that when they came. They knew we have to do a song called "Walk This Way."
Yeah.
And
Oh
that gag.
wow. Yeah, yeah, that's what inspired
Yeah,
that song. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
I'm glad
no, like this way, and
this way.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
Yeah, and that
So if it
scene
weren't
is
for Mel Brooks, we would not have that classic rock
oh
song.
that
yeah,
he repeats that scene. He copies that scenes similarly in History of the World. It's I just caught it because we watched it a couple nights ago, but it's
right,
where it's the Roman Empire and they're trying to escape, and the girl is leading everybody, and she's like, "Come this way," and she does like a flourish, so they
right.
all do a flourish, same thing.
But it's just so good. Walk this way, no, this way,
This
like
way,
this. And had Aerosmith not done that song, Toys in the Attic would not have been the. I mean, granted, it did have Sweet Emotion on it, but holy shit, man!
and that opened up their, the co thing with Run DMC. That would
Yeah,
have never happened,
that would have never happened.
right?
Yeah.
Just now, Aerosmith.com, there's a 40th anniversary Aerosmith and Run DMC Walk This Way t-shirts and shit.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of cool.
That is cool.
They got a raglan with like caricatured, cartoony drawings of everybody on it, poking through the brick wall, and it says "Walk This." It's pretty cool.
I know it's a tangent, but I love this tangent. When that video came out, and I'm looking at Aerosmith, and then I'm looking at Run DMC, I'm like, this actually fucking works.
Yeah,
This
it
is
did.
fun.
It
It's
did.
good.
I remember being really
genius of Rick Rubin.
I remember
Oh,
being
yeah.
really angry, like, oh, this now we're gonna have all these kids suddenly liking Aerosmith, bullshit, fuck you. And it's
Yeah.
just a great song. It's a
Yeah.
great collaboration.
Yeah, it is.
The
Great
the dude
collaboration.
the
That is
cats
what I
in Run
meant. Yep.
DMC didn't want to do it. They're like, "What is this cornball shit you're trying to make us rap?" And then it blew up, and their money started flowing in. They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
"Oh yeah,
funny how that works.
this is
Well,
good."
the guys in Run DMC said that when they were growing up, there was you didn't have black radio, so they were scratching and mixing to current songs. So they would do that to Walk This Way and other songs.
That particular song they did not want to do.
That's
Rick Rubin.
funny.
It's Rick Rubin that talked them into it.
Huh. That's funny.
But they were happy afterwards.
So back to Mel Brooks.
Yes.
Now, at this point, after Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he got back into TV as a producer for a show called When Things Were Rotten, and it was a parody of Robin Hood. And it was kind of the initial setup for the later movie he did,
Men in Tights.
Men in Tights. It's the TV show was only on for one season. It's all on YouTube. It's okay. The problem is it's on TV and he can't get away with much.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is silly, but a lot of it is actually pretty funny.
Huh.
There are some, funny gags, good writing, but it just kind of falls flat a little bit. It's not, it's just too ridiculous.
Yeah.
And just laugh track shit,
Oh.
The laugh track is just,
yeah. That's why you can't watch Gilligan's Island anymore.
Yeah,
It's like, right. Get shit out of here.
So like I said, it only lasted one season, but I loved it as a 10-year-old. I thought it was great.
I missed that.
And it got pulled, and I was so upset, but then I was okay with it because they replaced it with the Bionic Woman. God damn.
Oh, there you go. Lindsay Wagner.
Yeah.
When her ear used to crinkle up, I'd just spring a Woody right away.
Yeah.
Because of our Evel Knievel episode, I tracked down the Bionic Woman episode with and
I watched it. Yeah.
And I watched it, and I'm just like, God damn, she's hot. She's filthy.
Oh my God.
She is filthy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Big crush.
Wasn't she in a Rockford Files episode?
Yes.
Oh yeah. At least one.
At least one. In that, I have a few things where she pops up and you're like, it's Lindsay Wagner.
There were so many of them back then. Suzanne Summers, Farrah Fawcett, just
Suzanne Summers is just ridiculous.
Jacqueline Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't Suzanne Summers, Farrah Fawcett level, but
I like Farrah Fawcett, but I just found the other one's more.
I wouldn't turn her down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, yeah.
Don't be dissing Jacqueline Smith.
Yeah. And now, was Jacqueline Smith in The Rookies as the nurse?
My wife is yelling at me from the doorway now. What? Oh, you want us to stop talking about Suzanne Summers and Jack?
Oh my God.
Okay. Back to Mel Brooks, everybody.
Yeah, they're all dead by now. Jesus Christ.
So the next film he did, I saw in the theater, silent movie in 1976. Every year my family would go camping for a week. My dad would take the week off. We had a camper. We would go up in the Adirondack Mountains near Lake George. I don't know if you ever heard of Lake George.
Yeah, I have. But,
we would always camp up there for a week. And one year, this was the year, it rained every day. So we had nothing to do but, inside things. So I remember that we went to see the movie.
Now, did you have a cabin up there, or was it?
No, we had a camper. We would drag the camp. We had a station wagon. It was the Brady Bunch.
That's
the
fantastic.
Station wagon.
Did you find a wooden idol that was haunted?
Yes. A big tarantula started crawling out.
Yeah. And you got lost in the Grand Canyon when you were up there?
Yeah.
With my sister Cindy. Yeah.
And then you stumbled into Land of the Lost with the Slee Stacks. Oh, wait, that's a different show.
Oh, that blonde on the Land of the Lost. Oh, my God. I can't remember her name.
Those Slee Stacks were hitting that shit in between takes. She was just getting...
Chaka was eating that shit from the back. That's why he had that fucked up eyebrow. All right,
she was getting Slee stacked.
I love a good pair of pigtails. Like that.
Getting Slee stacked.
Yeah. Now, so silent movie. I remember it's okay, but I remember watching it in the theater. Everybody loved it. They were roaring. We were roaring. He plays basically himself, but a different name, Mel Fun, who's trying to, save a major studio from a corporate buyout by doing something, maverick. And he comes up with the idea of doing a silent movie. And basically the movie is just him going to all these different stars. It was just a way to get all these Hollywood stars in a cameo.
Sure.
So he tracks down people like Burt Reynolds. Now, my favorite is Burt Reynolds, because they come up to Burt Reynolds' house. And on the top of his house is this huge sign, these big letters that say Burt Reynolds with his picture in between the two words, his face. You know,
That's ridiculous.
and and the scene where he's taking a shower. You see Burt Reynolds taking a
Right.
shower.
Right.
And he's rubbing him, so rubbing the soap on his chest, and all of a sudden, 6 more hands come up and start washing him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it worked for me. It's not as good as his other, like Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah, I think Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein are the pinnacle.
Yeah, and I don't think he'd reached that level of silliness comedy being popular than Spaceballs. I think Spaceballs.
Well, in History of the World too.
Yeah, History of the World and Spaceballs are the next tier.
Next tier, yes. Good way to put it. Yep. And then the next tier would be Silent Movie, and the following movie, which was High Anxiety, his tribute to Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I saw that at Lenox, I think.
I never saw this in the theater, but I
saw History of the World Part 1 at Tower Place. I saw Spaceballs at Lenox, and my mother did take me to see Young Frankenstein, but I was so young I don't remember where that was.
I know we saw that as a drive-in because that's where
everybody's honking their horns.
Yeah.
He was also an uncredited producer on The Elephant Man and The Fly.
Yes. Right.
The Fly and the Elephant
Fly
Man.
with Jeff Goldblum?
Yep. And the Elephant Man.
Yeah, he purposely kept it quiet. They all kept it quiet so that people wouldn't be expecting a comedy.
Yeah.
And that's funny that you can't just, be a producer and throw your money around. You gotta hey, can you not put your name on this so people don't think it's
this is the Elephant Man is about as far away from Blazing Saddles as you can get.
Yeah.
More
like Young Frankenstein because it was in black and white, but
yeah, and it was about this ugly freak, but
yeah. I just love the musicality throughout, where Young Frankenstein again, where he has him sing "Putting on the Ritz."
He's got Broadway in his blood.
Yeah,
because the Tony Award that he got is from the Broadway adaptation of The Producers.
Okay.
So he makes a movie about a Broadway production, and then later the Broadway production gets the Tony, the actual Broadway production gets the Tony Award.
Yeah,
that's
funny. Yeah.
But I bet when they came up with let's have him sing "Putting on the Ritz," that they were just laid out.
Isn't there an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where he gets a role in The Producers?
It's a whole
little
season.
sequence. Yeah, where
I think it's season 8 or something where they're
Mel Brooks casts Larry David in the stage production of The Producers, and he finds a way to fuck it up. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Right.
That show is fucking great.
But just one thing about High Anxiety, my favorite part is when he's in the shower. They do a parody of the shower scene from Psycho. And I forget the setup, but he gave this hotel busboy, I think it's a busboy. He gives him a hard time because he doesn't get his newspaper. On time or whatever, and the busboy comes in with the newspaper and starts attacking him with it.
Jesus.
Instead of the knife, he's got the rolled up newspaper.
Rolled up newspaper. That's
and you
great.
see the black and white, water going down.
When they start playing the music.
That's good shit.
Yeah, I would think the last kind of successful of his movies was Robin Hood Men in Tights. I remember that one having some success.
And that was after Spaceballs, right?
Yeah. And you have Life Stinks, Dracula Dead and Loving It. Neither of those, I think, really made an impression.
No, didn't you have Leslie Nielsen as Dracula in that?
That sounds familiar.
Sounds right. Leslie Nielsen is as Dracula in that.
Never went near that.
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I have not seen Life Stinks.
They remade
Although,
The Producers as a musical comedy. Somebody else directed it in 2005, probably based on the stage, the stage play version.
Sure.
but like I said, we just watched History of the World, so that's fresh in my mind. And there's a scene in there that's been burned into my brain for a different reason. When I was growing up, we had this one radio station before everything became corporate. They were independent. They would play an album side,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
that's the old FM radio. That's how they
Yeah,
started.
FM
They
radio.
just
It was
play.
fantastic.
That's why it was called album oriented radio, AOR, because they would
Right.
play full album sides back then, or the full album.
And
Yeah.
the best DJ they had, he moved on to Chicago, because he was the best. But anyway, while he was here, every Wednesday he would have this thing called the Hump Day Unusual Moment, where he would play something just totally nuts that you would never hear, otherwise. And I can't
Right.
even, and he would have people, send in, different things. It was just a crazy thing every week. But it was called the Hump Day Unusual Moment. And for the setup, he played the scene where in History of the World, Mel Brooks is playing King Louis XIV. It's, right before the French Revolution.
Mhm.
And this hot woman comes up to him and she's like, "You have to free my father. He's been in the Bastille for 10 years and blah, blah, blah." He's like, "Well, you help me, I'll help you." She's like, "I can't do that. I'm a virgin. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, "It's hump or death. The choice is yours. Hump, death, hump, death, hump, death. Your time is running out. Hump, death." So he would, every Wednesday, that would be the setup for the Hump Day Unusual Moment.
That's funny.
Burned into my brain.
That's great.
Are we going to talk about the Spaceballs sequel that's coming out in 2027?
Oh, that's right.
So
It's
it never came. I wondered. I feel like
I thought it had come out already too, but it
yeah,
hasn't.
and just not.
So basically, it's actually a different creative team that's helming it. This guy named Josh Greenbaum, written by Josh Gad, Dan Hernandez, and Benji Sammet. Mel Brooks acts in it, and he's one of the producers. Uh, he reprises his role. Rick Moranis reprises. It's an actual official sequel to Spaceballs, and they're going to use it to make fun of the Star Wars franchise. So I'm guessing they'll be taking pot shots at how Disney has fucked up the whole Star
Oh,
Wars franchise.
please. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that'll be fun. That's
I mean, how
that,
long have they owned Star Wars? And there's just a
oh, they've destroyed it. Yeah.
small
Yeah.
handful of worthy things, but
So
not.
Spaceballs, the new
It's-
one, is scheduled to be released by Amazon MGM April 23rd, 2027. So next spring.
How about that?
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Oh hell
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know that I'll go to the theater, but I'll
Yeah.
definitely.
It'll be on Amazon. Yeah.
And
Pop up on
it's
Prime.
interesting because Mel Brooks at 100 years old is still, you know, active and working on a movie that's going to come out next year. And you
Yeah.
look over at Clint Eastwood, who is in his late 90s, I believe, 98 or something. He's retired. He's done.
You're
He's.
Yeah, he went late though. He worked way later than a lot of these other
Oh
people.
yeah.
Sure.
What was
His
that terrible thing he
Cry
cried?
Macho.
Yeah, when I saw the title for that, I was like, okay, he's done. He's
Oh God, it was.
I didn't
so
even
bad.
watch it. I just saw the title
Well,
and I was like,
I
he has jumped the shark.
timing wise, I could not get to the theater in time to see it, and then it was coming on
Yeah,
HBO.
I was
So
about to
all right, I'll
race
wait.
out. Yeah,
And and I'm like, well, cool. I can watch it in my house.
yeah.
And I like a good 45 minutes into Cry Macho, and I'm like, what is this even doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just saw the title and was like, I can't.
oh, it was terrible.
Not watching it.
Um,
But that guy was making great shit
Yep.
way into his old age, way later than most people.
Yeah.
So he's more like Mel Brooks than a contrast.
And just his directing style is like an artist's painting
Brilliant.
a portrait is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
So,
is that
all
it?
right, yeah, but I got an entertaining Clint Eastwood story. I may have told on a previous episode. Did we ever do it? Yeah, we did a Clint
Yeah, we
episode.
did Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, well, I told it then, but I got to tell it again now since we're. So, I knew somebody who worked on. It might have been Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, I think, because that was shot in Savannah, and I worked in the
Yeah.
film industry in Atlanta. And they're on the set, or maybe I heard this story told on a talk show. I forget. But anyways, they're on the set. Clint is famous for just doing one or two takes and moving on, so he
Yeah.
likes to keep moving. And he's trying to get this take, and there's a group of people, and there's one extra that keeps coughing, and he
Oh
has to
yeah.
keep
Yeah.
restarting the take. And finally, he just looks at the guy and he goes, "Take a hike." And the guy's like, "No, I got it. I'm good. I think I'm good. I said, take a hike." The guy's okay.
That's
It's
oh,
beautiful. There's another one where Tom Hanks is talking about um, doing this scene. He's done the take and everything, and him and the actress, it's like really emotional scene, and they're discussing, well, um, let's just do this one more time, and instead I'll come in high, and then and Clint Eastwood goes, "Are you guys done?" And they're like, "Yeah, are you ready?" And yeah, we're not going to film another shot. And then they go, they move on instead of
him and
whatever
Woody
the fuck they wanted to do.
him and Woody Allen were just known. Cruise loved working for those two directors because they were done by 5:30 or 6 every day. There was
Yeah.
no working until 2 in the morning trying to get the perfect
No.
shot. They
Right.
would
Yeah.
it was a 9 to 5 day
Yeah.
and
And
one or
Clint
two
Eastwood,
takes and just move on.
I saw
Yeah.
something with Clint Eastwood specifically where he said, uh, he worked with Siegel.
Don
And
Siegel. Don
Don
Siegel.
Siegel,
Yeah, yeah. That was his mentor.
and
Yeah.
and he learned that, and having experienced it making other movies, but Siegel really nailed it. But Eastwood talks about, um, you ever see a couple plan for a wedding and they spend 3 months picking out place settings, and then they need some ice sculpture flown in from around the world twice to find, and
Yeah.
nobody remembers fucking any of that.
Yep.
So let's just have a nice meal and dance and listen to some music and enjoy the
Yeah.
fucking reason you're there. So
Yeah.
his thought with the film is the same thing: is
I
just get the shot. Let's fucking go.
I
Yeah.
detest pomp and circumstance. I just have nothing for. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Just do what. Let's just do what we're doing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't
little known fact, everybody, except for our I think it was the Peter Boyle episode, except for that episode, all of our podcasts are done in one take. It's amazing.
Oh my God, that's not true.
Yes.
This is Peter Boyle.
No.
Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Those are the two jinxed episodes. Yeah.
Well, there's one. Oh, he
I-
calls me back. Yeah, we got to do a third. I'm like, motherfucker, all the spontaneity is wrung out.
Yeah, yeah. No, Peter
Jesus
Boyle. Peter Boyle.
fucking-
The technology we were using. We weren't using Zoom at the time, and we were trying to use Spotify's native app, which sucks, and it kept fucking we got 45 minutes in, and I realized it wasn't recording.
Oh, that
Then
sucks.
we got 30 minutes in again, and it just crapped out on us. And I remember us just laughing our asses off.
Well, yeah, but it was bittersweet because you want to fucking go to sleep, or you want to go.
Yeah, oh no, and it was late at night.
Yeah.
And if you listen to that Peter Boyle episode, we are just cracking up right at the beginning of it because it's take 3 of a 1 hour episode.
Yeah, and then so 3 hours later, I'm like, I want to get laid tonight, and I'm doing this stupid fucking Peter Boyle episode.
And then the other one was the Stevie Ray Vaughan episode. Shit kept going wrong, and
Yeah, that was
took us like 3 tries to get that one.
and multiple schedules where we wanted
That
to,
one, yeah, that one took forever to get.
what
But
the hell?
all the rest of us, we're just like Clint Eastwood, folks. We lay that
Yeah.
shit down in one take and move on.
Efficiency, yes.
Yeah.
I have one final note, and it's another one of these.
Oh wait, Alan, could you say that again? I want some more emotion this time. Thanks.
I thought you were serious for a minute. You are a good director, Craig.
Thank you.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I keep coming up. I keep saying one more thing, but I swear this is it. Madeline Kahn.
What do you
Madeline Kahn.
Oh yeah.
In Blazing Saddles, in History of the World.
Yeah. She's so fucking sexy.
Oh my God.
God. Madeline Kahn and Bernadette Peters.
Oh yeah.
Imagine putting the two of them in a let's just turn the lights out and figure out who's
making a sandwich.
Oh, tune in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Tune in Tokyo.
And Jacqueline Smith. Remember?
Yeah.
Jacqueline Smith. Yeah. First person you think of when you think of 70s sex symbols.
Yeah. The taffeta. The taffeta.
On that note, let's wrap this shit up so I can spend another hour and a half editing it and all the shit you guys take for granted where I edit it.
And we'll end on a dick joke.
Make the graphics. There you go.
All right.
The dick joke.
Okay.
There it is.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Deuces.
Bye-bye.